Towns has got his second basket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Stewart. He had 15 points last outing. Here he goes. And the call on the shot.
Number 12. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Boston. Stewart, 2 shots.
They'll be happy with all those assists.
And so Stewart nails both of them.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Pass to Prime Time. Right wing. Towns, the pass to Prime Time. Williams with the steal. There's the pass to Pritchard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And the basket by Tatum.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Towns, a screen on Stewart. Primetime, the pass to Towns. Here's Primetime. The 9-foot shot. And Towns throws it down.
And that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Lets the free fly. Wow, through the count.
Chris Boucher. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum. 3 shots.
Numbers this season.
Timeout called for Minnesota. Give it up for your Timberwolves dancers.
Way to shoot it, fellas.
Timberwolves leading by 4. On the court for the Celtics. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Taylor in at the center position.
Number 12. That's his second personal foul. Checking in for the Celtics.
Anticipated the play and got there first.
Celtics trail by 4. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Primetime in the last game against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He added 33 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Boston foul.
Williams is checked in for the Celtics.
That's his first personal foul. Celtics substitution.
It's a close game here in Minnesota. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Primetime. He's off on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck. Falling in love with the jump.
Down low. Pass to Sparks. Here's Primetime.
Off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Stewart kicks to Tatum. Outside Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Clock at 6. Up top, Tatum. Brown outside. Poked away. There's the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
The crowd didn't seem to phase them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Can't hit from in close. Timberwolves leading by 4. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Towns a screen on Stewart. Primetime the pass to Towns over Stewart, and Towns gets it to go. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Tatum's shot is off.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Hart the pass to Primetime. Towns the screen to the paint. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Brown finds Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 8 points.
Yeah, and an accurate shooter from distance. I mean, Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
And stolen by Williams. A floater. And it's Brown missing. Timberwolves leading by 5. Pass to Towns. Here's Primetime. Guarded by Stewart. Boucher the screen. Primetime the pass to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Brown with it. Now guarded by Towns. Passes it to Hart. Here's Primetime. He's covered by Brown. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Boston again missing for Minnesota. They've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 7 points for Primetime.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now.
And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skills superstars from when you play?
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you, for me, there's guys like Steve Nash, of course, my boy, shout out to my man, Peja Stojakovic, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullin. What up, Mully? John Stockton. I mean, just a lot of great talent in this league.
Bridges with it. He had 10 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. Dort kicks to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. 2.
Timberwolves foul. Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Boston, Miles Bridges. Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
You know, Bridges takes a lot of pride in his hometown of Flint, Michigan. Shout out to the Flintstones. That's great to see. I mean, he holds a basketball camp there. That community is always close to his heart.
Here's McDaniels, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. McDaniels got the lead up to 12 now for Minnesota. To the inside, Pritchard. Vanderbilt with the block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Bridges sets the screen for Dort. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
The shot's good from Primetime.
Well, assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The pass to Neesmith. Drills the three-pointer.
That's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
55 seconds left now here in the second.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Vanderbilt. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. And again it will drop. Another make there from Primetime. And that's 13 points for Primetime.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting
Anthony Edwards. That's his first personal foul. Second. That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Minnesota Timberwolves 47. The Boston Celtics 37.
How about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Chris Boucher. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. Primetime is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Sparks in at the 1 spot. Outside Williams. Inside. Tatum kicks to Stewart. Oh, good on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Edwards. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Williams. Tatum dishes to Williams. Pass to Brown. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Here's Pritchard. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
And Tatum over to help. Timberwolves passing it around. Boucher, the screen. Primetime, the pass to Boucher. Here's Primetime, guarded by Stewart. Sinks it in the shot from Primetime. Primetime's got 15 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Stewart in the corner. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. He's got 6.
Just an intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to a guy with a great shot.
Here's Primetime. Williams with the block, and it's out of bounds. They say Dort's checked in. Towns a screen on Stewart. Out to the wing. Passes it to Primetime. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And Towns throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball. He's passing with a purpose, and this lead to scores.
Here's Primetime, guarded by Stewart. Towns a screen on Stewart. Primetime, the pass to Towns. Chalk up 2 there. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
Tatum drives in. Brown wide open. He fires. Misses the 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Primetime. 15 points in the game. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Tatum kicks to Brown. And the pass to Stewart. To the middle. Here's Williams. And
Minnesota foul. Carl Anthony Towns. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Greg, with the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Here's Primetime, defended by Dort. Here's Primetime, and again it's Minnesota converting.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall. Apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Stewart. He's tightly guarded. Vanderbilt with the block. Back to Stewart. Pass to Brown. Over Hart. And that's collected by Primetime.
He playing soft off him. You might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
At the top of the key, Towns. Here's Primetime, guarded by Tatum. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Primetime. That one wide left. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Boston. Down by 12. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes the...
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:23 left here in the third quarter. Here's Primetime. 19 points in the game. To the inside. Vanderbilt. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Beasley. Pritchard passes to Taylor. Shot clock at 3. And here's Prince outside. Rebound, Minnesota.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Brand outside. Passes to Primetime. Goes up on the high post. Taylor with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now the pass to Primetime. Lays it up off the glass. Primetime's got 21.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 71. The Boston Celtics, 55. And your Timberwolves dancer.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the Celtics. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Then there's Brown, and it's Stewart in at the 2. Down low, here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
And here's Tatum for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Here's Primetime, guarded by Stewart, deflects the pass. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is something we saw in college. Tatum gets his hands on the ball, causing deflections and steals.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
High post Stewart. And the rejection by Towns.
And when it's his focus, Towns is a very good shot blocker, both on ball and as a help defender.
Primetime, the pass to Towns. Count it. Towns has got 20. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's...
Timberwolves leading by 17. Boucher the screen. Primetime, the pass to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Brown outside. And the rejection by Towns. The shot's good. Minnesota's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Primetime, the pass to Sparks. Here's Primetime, guarded by Stewart to the middle. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Brown. Tatum trying to break free. And the rejection by Towns. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Looking to get back on track here. And finished off by Brown.
The near 7-foot wingspan of Jaylen Brown in the hops. Now, this is a guy who can dunk on anyone.
Here's Primetime.
Did you see that? this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss, but we'll see how long they can make this last.
Towns against Brown. Back to Stewart. Minnesota with the rebound. Boucher's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Towns, a screen on Stewart. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Boucher's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Boucher with a screen on Brown. Here's Primetime. He's covered by Brown. Boucher, another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And here is Williams. Pass to Pritchard. And 2 free throws coming up on it.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Celtics substitution.
All you, MP. You got even more points in you.
Here's Primetime. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Williams with the block.
You know, the reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. He wins on the year now.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Primetime. Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And so it's the Timberwolves.